YouTube, back on another video, and today I want to talk about why I chose lead marketing over lead vending. Most of the time people get it very confused with the difference and how it benefits each individual client, whether they are in real estate or life insurance or solar industry. But today I'm going to be breaking down the difference between the two, why I chose lead marketing, and why if you are starting a lead gen business, I would suggest you go with lead marketing versus lead vending. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it. Cool. So today I want to be breaking down these two strategies that I think are super important. I'm going to explain kind of the pros and cons to both of them. And what we'll be talking about today is lead marketing versus lead vending. All right. So let's start with lead vending because that's the most popular one. I define lead vendors as people who sell data to individuals off of a strictly transactional relationship, right? And what this means is you go to a website, they have a list of information. It could be a solar lead, it could be a real estate lead, it could be a life insurance lead, and you are just buying data. There's nothing else behind it. They tell you, hey, it's $1, $2, $3, $5, $20, whatever it is. Here's the information you're gonna get: first name, last name, etc. And you press submit. You don't talk to anybody. You email people. There's really no transparency. You don't really know where this lead came from. Honestly, when you shop around lead vendors, you're just looking for the lowest price with the most data points. That's simply it. But you don't necessarily care where it comes from. And I think that this is a good starting place for newer agents or new people who are in the industry who are looking to find a way to get a lot of at-bat attempts, right? Meaning one of the major things I always talk about is what's called LOAs, the law of averages, means how many at-bats can you get? And I think that if you're a newer agent, whether that be real estate, solar, and life insurance, then I think that this is going to be the best way for you to approach, because in general, what most people don't realize is a lead is a lead. It doesn't matter if it's a super high intent lead or if it's an older lead. Here's the difference. What do you want to deal with as the representative calling the lead, right? If you're going through the traditional lead vendor route, you're going to be calling through probably hundreds of leads just to get a few sales, right? If you go lead marketing, which we'll talk about here shortly, you're going to be approaching it very differently, right? And the pros to lead vending, right? So if you're looking to start a life insurance lead gen business, or you're looking to start a solar lead gen business, or if you're looking to start a real estate lead gen business, one of the pros to lead vending is it's very simple. And it's very easy to get clients, because all you are doing is over delivering on the fact that I'm going to give you the most amount of data points for the lowest possible cost. And you're just competing with the market. Simply, oh, this person can get you, the same amount of data points for $5. Well, I might as well go get this one for, $3 or $10 or $15 or whatever it is. I mean, there's some vendors that are like $20, $30 even still. And it's easy because it's simple. It's very simple metric. All you need to do is start getting some people traction and you're good to go, right? The con to it though is when you start just selling numbers and data and nothing else, you don't care about the quality of the lead, where it came from, the objections, whether or not people are actually having success, there's nobody getting in contact with them. It's hard to build a reputation because you're not competing with people who are over delivering in value. There's only so much you can do when I only give you a name and a phone number and some simple data points on a Google Sheet or a big CSV file. Like, it's hard to over deliver because you're not really giving them anything, because infrastructurally, if you're selling a lead for, $5 or $10, how much does the lead cost to generate? And then how many leads do you need to sell? And then who can you hire? All right, so let's do some simple math. Let's say every lead is $10 and it costs you $5 to generate the lead. So you make $5 profit per lead, right? Let's say you sell them in batches of 50, right? So 50 times 5 is $250. So you make $250 profit. Now you got a few questions you got to ask. How much does it cost to use the software to sell them? Is every lead guaranteed to be $5 a piece? Are you paying somebody to set this up, right? And then the question is, that's $250 for one transaction, right? How many leads does somebody buy? Let's say they buy, they buy twice a week. So that's $500 every 2 weeks. Not too bad. But who's fulfilling that? Are you doing it? Are you trying to scale this thing up? Are you trying to make a lot of money? Or are you just trying to make some money here and there? That depends on your goals. If you have a big agency, you're a big real estate agent, life insurance agency owner, solar agent, and you have a bunch of people, yes, I think lead vending is the route to go, because you're already making overrides. You already have a solid infrastructure in place where you make money. You're just trying to get a little bit of extra money here and there. An extra $250 or $500 or $1,000 or $2,000 a week, that's great. Not hurting anybody. If you're doing it yourself, that's cool too. If you outsource somebody, that's cool. But if you're trying to legitimately build a lead generation business, lead vending is going to be very difficult to do, because you are going to battle with competitors that come out all the time and are just going to undercut you with price. There's no value in it. There's not. You're just looking for the lowest price, how people can have a little bit of success, and you'll be good to go. And you're also going to run into issues as time goes on, because now they're coming out with new regulations where you can't just resell people's data and a lot of different things. Now, that's lead vending. That's the traditional model, what most people are used to in all industries when it comes to buying leads. What I've done is I've created lead marketing. I want to talk about what lead marketing is. So what people know as SMMA, social media marketing agencies, they do monthly retainers for clients to run paid ads on social media platforms. So Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, etc. Right? And they're going to pay you a retainer. Most people charge anywhere between $1,500 on the low end to 10, 20,000 on the higher end to run pay ads for you. So you could be a social media influencer, a coach, a consultant, or an individual contractor or a 1099 worker who's looking to just get leads. And not only do they do leads, they do engagement campaigns, traffic campaigns. They'll set up web pages, create websites, etc. What I chose to do, focus in that industry, was specifically lead generation. So I took the business model that social media marketing agencies use and I brought it down to the level of like that's the niche that I was in. But the same business model can be used for real estate, can also be used for solar. And essentially what we do is we over deliver and outcompete the lead vendor. Now we do have to increase our prices because I have to actually hire a team, somebody that's going to work for you. You are not emailing support. You get to talk to somebody. You are not just getting a generic lead. It's very customizable. And then outside of that, what we're doing is we're giving you a phone script. We're giving you training videos. We have so many more pieces of the puzzle because I charge enough to where there's a big enough gap between what I make that I can go hire the correct people to help serve you. And then I make a little bit of money on top, which is cool. But that is my goal, is to do lead marketing, right? So lead marketing, what I gotta say is you're hiring a marketing team to work for you. The analogies I use with anybody that's ever worked with me, when I get on a call and they're like, hey, what makes you different? Or, hey, why should I pay money to work with you? Or why have you guys had success? I tell people this, very simple. I say, okay, look, right? If you go, traditional lead vending is just going to buy data at the lowest price and get a bunch of at-bats, and it's great, right? And that's cool. In my opinion, you'll probably be chasing that wheel forever. But if you're trying to build an agency in whatever one of those three realms, you're going to want to do one of two things. Number one, you're going to want to have a solid lead source that all of your agents can go to and can work with each individual person, because yes, you as the manager or as the upline, it is your job to teach them how to sell. But in most traditional businesses, everything is all together. It's just in these specific niches, real estate, life insurance, solar, where we go and outsource all these other things. But no other business that I know of, most of them are just truly just outsourcing something. They bring them in-house and pay them a retainer because they're supposed to be the marketing team. Sales and marketing were meant to go hand in hand. They weren't meant to be separate. A lot of people treat it like it's separate. So why I like lead marketing versus lead vending is that I don't want to just give you leads and not help you. My goal is to help you. If I can help you be successful, all encompassing, you will stay with me, regardless of what the price is. I can provide way more value because I can hire more people because I'm charging more for what I'm doing. Now, no, I'm not going to have nearly as many sales. No, I'm not going to have nearly as many clients. Yes, I will be dealing with more complaints and headaches, but my profit margins are going to be significantly higher. Instead of me making, $150, $250 on a transaction, I can make $400 or $500 or even $1,000 on one transaction, over deliver, hire the right people, and create an infrastructure. And I can put them on a retainer. So it's week after week or month after month. That's why I chose to do that business model. A lot of people ask me, the analogy I give them is this. So lead vending, you're buying data. Lead marketing, imagine this. A lot of people are doing things virtually. Most people don't have offices. Some people do. But say it was back when we had offices, right? And you have your front desk, you have your sales team, you have your managers, you have a marketing department or somebody who is a recruiter, right? They have their own office, or maybe they have their own team. When you walk into the building, you walk by, you say everything, you go to your sales meeting, for example, because we're a sales rep in this analogy. If you had something going on with clients that this team was giving you, no matter what industry it was in, what would you do? You'd go up, you'd knock on the door. You'd be like, hey, I'm not really having a lot of success. You told me this was going to be set up and it's not. I am having success here. Like, what can we do about it? And you guys would have a discussion. You'd figure out what works for you, not for everybody in the office, but for you, because that is the purpose of what the marketing team or the recruiting team is there for. That's what we do. We are here to serve you. We are here to make sure that we are helping you. That is what lead marketing does. That's what big social media marketing agencies do. We just took that and brought that down to a different level for real estate, solar, life insurance. And that is why I prefer that business model, because it is much more sustainable. There's been a lot of people that I've competed with when I first started. I haven't been doing this for too long. I think it's been about a year and a half by the time you guys are probably watching this. I've seen a lot of people come and go. A lot of people get hot and drop off. And the thing that I've noticed is the individuals who do stay are able to over deliver, unless they just have a huge quantity of people to where they can make enough money that it is sustainable. But the issue is people are always looking for something. They're always looking for something. And if all you're doing is selling them data, they can go get data from anywhere. Data's going to get cheaper. Can't buy it because of the new restrictions that are coming. So you have to have something that you can provide for them that exceeds the price that they're paying. For me, I wanted to create the whole infrastructure. I'm really good at selling. I can get on the phone. I feel like I can sell anybody. If I really wanted to try to hard close them, because I was taking a lot of time to learn how to actually leverage that skill. Well, I took that and just created infrastructure out of it. And you can do that when you're lead marketing for people, not just lead vending. So that's the big difference when you guys hear people say that. In that example, you would go back to the office and then say, hey, how can we improve? What can we do? And they would give you some resources. Somebody that's just sending you data, they're not going to help you improve. There's really nothing they can do. They didn't do that on the front end for a reason. And you can pick your poison. Whichever you choose, 100% go all in on it. It will work either way, but it depends. I choose to prefer lead marketing because it works better for me. Lead vending can also work though, right? Like I said, if you have a large agency, go the lead vending route. Generate some leads and sell them to people and you'll be good because you got people to already sell them to. But see, me, I don't have a life insurance agency as of now. So there's nobody for me internally to just sell these to. And we do actually have a component of our business where we do that. We'll give people aids, leads. We have different tier systems, but all in all, I just prefer lead marketing over lead vending. If you guys have questions or comments or concerns, or even if you think that what I'm saying is wrong, I would love to hear you all's feedback about what you guys do. What do you guys prefer to do? Do you guys prefer to do lead marketing? Do you guys prefer to do lead vending, meaning like buy from people? Do you even not care about that? You just want the data and you're going to do what you need to from there. I think it's all up to the individual agent as well, but this is what I've created. I'm only speaking about experiences that I've been a part of or that I do. My thought process about this could change. You know, we could be looking at this a year and a half from now, 6 months from now, and I could be looking at it completely different. But now this is where it is. So if you guys have any questions, as always, please like, comment, subscribe. It's a quick breakdown of lead marketing versus lead vending. If you have questions, drop them below. If you have things that you want me to talk about, whether it's life insurance, whether it's business, whether it's spiritually, whether it's football career, please drop that information below. We'll get to it. So appreciate you guys as always. Otherwise, see you guys soon. Peace.